Imagine for a moment that we could leave our world behind. We could float up, past the clouds, past the thin blue line of our atmosphere. What would we see? We would see our home, a beautiful swirling sphere of blue oceans, white clouds, and green and brown land. This is Earth. It is the only home we have ever known. Every person you have ever heard of, every king and every farmer, every artist and every scientist lived their lives on this one small planet. It is a world teeming with life, a world of incredible complexity and breathtaking beauty. But in the grand scheme of things, it is almost unimaginably small. From up here, in the quiet of space, the noise of our world fades away. The arguments, the triumphs, the daily struggles, they all disappear. What remains is a sense of profound connection to this single fragile place. This is our spaceship, hurtling through the cosmos at thousands of kilometers per hour. We are all passengers on this journey together. It is a humbling perspective, one that can change the way we see ourselves and our place in the universe. We are not separate from nature. We are a part of it. We are a way for the cosmos to know itself. As we pull further away, our planet shrinks. It becomes a bright marble, then a star-like point of light. The astronaut Carl Sagan famously called it a pale blue dot. He saw it suspended in a sunbeam, a lonely speck in the great enveloping cosmic dark. It is a powerful reminder of our isolation, but also of our significance. On that tiny dot, every story in human history has unfolded. Every moment of joy and sorrow has been experienced. It is a tiny stage in a vast cosmic arena, a precious and irreplaceable world. We are privileged to call it home. This journey we are about to take will carry us far from this home. We will travel across distances so vast they defy our everyday understanding. We will see wonders that challenge our imagination. But we will begin here, with this one point of light. It is our starting line. It is our reference point in the immense darkness. Understanding the universe begins with understanding our place within it. And our place is here, on this small blue world, a mote of dust in the grand, silent ocean of space. The adventure begins now. Our first destination is a familiar one. It is the moon, our constant companion in the night sky. It seems so close, a silvery disk that we can almost reach out and touch. In reality, it is about 384,000 kilometers away. If you could drive a car to the moon at a steady speed, the journey would take you about 6 months without any stops. The Apollo astronauts made the trip in just 3 days. From the moon's dusty surface, Earth hangs in the black sky like a brilliant blue and white jewel. It is 4 times larger than the moon appears to us, a constant and beautiful reminder of the home we have left behind. Now, let's turn our attention to the heart of our solar system. We will journey towards the sun. This is a star, a colossal ball of burning gas that gives us light and warmth. The sun is about 150 million kilometers from Earth. This distance is so important that astronomers call it one astronomical unit, or AU. Light itself, the fastest thing in the universe, takes a little over 8 minutes to travel from the sun to us. This means that when you look at the sun, safely of course, you are seeing it as it was 8 minutes in the past. It is a colossal furnace, so large that you could fit over 1 million Earths inside it. Let's travel outwards again, past Earth, to our famous red neighbor Mars. Mars is, on average, about 225 million kilometers away. This distance changes a lot because both Earth and Mars are moving in their orbits. Sometimes we are closer, and sometimes we are much farther apart. A spacecraft journey to Mars can take anywhere from 6 to 9 months. From Mars, the sun would look smaller and dimmer, and Earth would appear as a bright evening or morning star, a companion to our own moon in the Martian sky. It would be a tiny, shimmering point of light, a beacon of home. Our final stop in this part of our journey is the distant, icy giant, Neptune. This beautiful blue world is the outermost planet in our solar system. It is incredibly far away, about 4.5 billion kilometers from the sun. That is 30 times farther from the sun than Earth is. It is so far that it takes sunlight over 4 hours to reach it. A spacecraft like Voyager 2 took 12 years to get there. From Neptune, the sun would look like just another bright star in the sky, its warmth barely felt. Earth would be completely invisible, lost in the glare of that distant star. We have now traveled past the planets we know. But our solar system does not simply end there. We are now entering a region of profound emptiness, a vast and silent space. Here, the sun is just the brightest star in the sky. Our guide through this darkness is a tiny, remarkable machine. It is a testament to human curiosity. It is the Voyager 1 spacecraft. Launched in 1977, Voyager 1 has been traveling for decades, a lonely emissary from our world. It is the most distant human-made object, a tiny voice calling out from the cosmic ocean. Voyager 1 is now more than 24 billion kilometers from home. That distance is so great that it is almost impossible to imagine. A radio signal, traveling at the speed of light, takes over 22 hours to travel from Voyager 1 back to Earth, and another 22 hours for our reply to get back to it. Think about that. A single conversation with our distant probe takes nearly 2 full days. It is a slow and patient dialogue across the immense gulf of space. Voyager 1 carries a golden record, a message in a bottle containing sounds and images of Earth, in case it is ever found by another civilization. Voyager 1 has now crossed a boundary called the heliopause. This is the point where the solar wind, the stream of particles flowing out from our sun, is no longer strong enough to push back the wind from other stars. It has entered interstellar space, the space between the stars. It is the first thing we have ever sent into this new realm. It is truly a pioneer. It continues to send back data, telling us about this unexplored territory. It is our sense of touch, feeling its way through the darkness between the stars, billions of kilometers from the world that built it. But even here, we are not yet free of the sun's influence. We are approaching the Oort cloud. This is a theoretical, gigantic sphere of icy objects surrounding our entire solar system. It is thought to be a remnant from the formation of the planets. It is incredibly vast, perhaps stretching a quarter of the way to the next star. It is the true edge of our solar system, the final frontier of the sun's gravitational kingdom. Voyager 1 will take another 300 years to reach the inner edge of the Oort cloud, and it will take an astonishing 30,000 years to pass through it. We have now left the Oort cloud behind. The sun is just another star. We are truly in interstellar space. The nearest star system to our own is Alpha Centauri. It is not just one star, but 3, locked in a complex gravitational dance. To get there, we must cross a gulf of 4.37 light-years. A light-year is the distance light travels in 1 year. That is almost 40 trillion kilometers. It is a number so large our minds can barely hold it. If Voyager 1 were traveling towards Alpha Centauri, it would take it about 75,000 years to arrive. It is a journey for generations, not for a single lifetime. From Alpha Centauri, our sun would look like a fairly bright star in the constellation of Cassiopeia. It would not be the brightest star in the sky, nor the dimmest. It would be just one of many. And our Earth? It would be completely invisible. A telescope 1,000 times more powerful than any we have today would be needed to even have a chance of spotting it. This is the scale of the universe. Even our closest neighbors are separated by a chasm of space and time that is almost absolute. We are an island universe, and our neighbors are distant islands across a dark sea. Let's pull back even further. Imagine a bubble of space expanding out from Earth. This bubble is about 200 light-years across. This is the radio bubble. It represents the farthest distance that the first radio and television signals broadcast from Earth have traveled. Any civilization living within this bubble might, just might, be able to detect our presence. They might be listening to our old music, our news reports, our television shows, traveling at the speed of light. But this bubble is tiny. It contains about 1,000 stars. And beyond it, there is only silence from us. All of these stars, our sun and Alpha Centauri included, are part of something much, much bigger. They are part of a colossal, sprawling city of stars. We call it the Milky Way galaxy. Our galaxy is a spiral, a beautiful swirling pinwheel of gas, dust, and stars. It contains somewhere between 100 and 400 billion stars. Our sun is just one of them, located in a quiet suburban arm about two-thirds of the way out from the galactic center. To cross from one side of the Milky Way to the other would take 100,000 years, even if you were traveling at the speed of light. Our journey now takes us beyond our home galaxy. The Milky Way is not alone. It is part of a small gathering of galaxies called the Local Group. Think of it as our cosmic neighborhood. The Local Group contains over 50 galaxies, most of them small dwarf galaxies. But there are three large spirals: our Milky Way, the Andromeda Galaxy, and the Triangulum Galaxy. Andromeda is our biggest neighbor, a magnificent spiral galaxy even larger than our own. It is about 2.5 million light-years away from us. That is a distance so vast that the light we see from it tonight left before modern humans even existed on Earth. Andromeda is so far, yet it is rushing towards us. Our Milky Way and Andromeda are on a collision course. In about 4.5 billion years, our two galaxies will begin to merge. They will pass through each other like ghosts. The stars themselves are so far apart that very few, if any, will actually collide. Over hundreds of millions of years, gravity will pull them together into a single, new, giant elliptical galaxy. Our descendants, if they are still around, will witness a night sky filled with billions upon billions of new stars. A spectacular and beautiful cosmic dance. But even our local group is just a small part of a much grander structure. As we zoom out, we see that galaxies are not scattered randomly through space. They are clustered together in filaments and walls, separated by vast, empty voids. Our local group is on the outskirts of a massive collection of galaxies called the Virgo supercluster. This supercluster contains over 100 galaxy groups and clusters. It is a sprawling cosmic metropolis, about 110 million light-years across. It contains thousands of galaxies, each one a home to billions of stars. Our place in it is not special. We are in a quiet, unremarkable corner, and yet the story does not end there. In 2014, scientists redefined our cosmic address. They discovered that the Virgo supercluster is itself just one arm of an even larger structure. This structure is called Laniakea, a Hawaiian word meaning immeasurable heaven. Laniakea is a supercluster of galaxies, a colossal cosmic web. It is home to 100,000 galaxies, all flowing towards a single point called the Great Attractor. Laniakea is about 520 million light-years in diameter, and we, on our pale blue dot, are but a single grain of sand within this immeasurable heavenly structure. We have traveled across unimaginable distances. We have journeyed past stars, galaxies, and superclusters. We now approach the final frontier. We are nearing the edge of the observable universe. This is as far as we can see, not because there is a wall or an end, but because the universe has a finite age. The universe began about 13.8 billion years ago in the Big Bang. Therefore, light from any object farther than 13.8 billion light-years away has not had enough time to reach us yet. That light is still on its journey. Because the universe itself has been expanding since the Big Bang, the actual edge of the observable universe is much farther away. It is about 46.5 billion light-years in any direction. This gives the observable universe a diameter of about 93 billion light-years. Inside this colossal sphere are at least 2 trillion galaxies, each with billions or trillions of stars. The numbers are so large they become meaningless. It is a universe of staggering scale, complexity, and beauty, and it is all that we can, in principle, ever hope to see. What lies beyond the edge of our observable universe? The simple answer is, we do not know. It is the greatest mystery of all. It is very likely that the universe just continues. More galaxies, more superclusters, more filaments of light stretching on and on, perhaps forever. It is possible that the laws of physics are different out there. It is possible that there are other universes, entirely separate from our own. We have no way of knowing. We are like ancient sailors on a small raft in the middle of a vast, uncharted ocean. We can only see to the horizon. So here we are, at the end of our journey. We have traveled from our fragile blue world to the very edge of what we can see. We have seen that we live on a tiny planet, orbiting a typical star, in an unremarkable corner of a vast galaxy. which is part of an even vaster supercluster. We are small. Our lives are fleeting. But in this smallness, there is a profound beauty. We are a part of this grand cosmic story. We are a way for the universe to be aware of itself. And we have the privilege of being able to look up at the night sky, to wonder, and to understand our place in it all.